When I punish my children, after a while I regret and I feel mercy towards them. Is this the same as when Allah punishes us? I heard that Allah's mercy is more than the mercy of the mother to her children. Okay, that last segment of your question is absolutely true. That indeed Allah is more merciful to His servant than the mother to her own children. But the first one is false. The first statement that, or if it is a question, the answer is definitely not. The answer is in the negative. Does Allah regret and feels remorse after punishing any of His servants out of mercy? Of course not. Ma'adh Allah. This is one of the main things that we differ from the people of the book, like in the New Testament. And in the Old Testament, some verses indicating that God regretted when He sent Adam to earth. And God regretted that He sent a flood to destroy the human beings on earth. So this is not true whatsoever. Regret happens as a result of realizing that your decision was not the right decision. This is the least you can say with regards to regret. But also regret and remorse happens when you err, when you commit a crime, when you feel sorry for something you did that you should not have done it, or something that you did not do and you should have done it. Allah the Almighty is Al-Alim, Al-Khabir, Al-Latif, Al-Hakim. These names reflect the following. Al-Alim, the all-knowing. So He knows the things before they took place, and whether if they didn't take place, what will happen, and whether taking place is better than not taking it place or not. Al-Alim, His infinite knowledge, enables Him and it makes Him decide based on His wisdom as well, infinite wisdom, the most right decision. أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. He's a subtle, He's a well-acquainted. So any decision that Allah the Almighty makes is definitely with full of wisdom. It is not haphazard. It is not a wild decision. It is not simply mere guesses. Let's try whether it will work or not, or based on studies which could be true, could be false. No. It is the absolute truth. قَوْلُهُ الْحَقِّ. He's saying, his statement is the truth. It is absolutely false to think of Allah the Almighty that He will regret. When we say Subhan, Subhan means تنزيه الله عن كل نقص. Allah the Almighty is free from any imperfection. Why do we regret? Because you realize that you did something wrong, or you did not do it in the best way. You could have done it better. This is not with Allah the Almighty. الذي خلق كل شيء. Allah is the one who created everything and He perfected it. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم. Even when it comes to the creation of insan, in the best stature, He does everything in the most perfect way. So how could He regret? Regret is a sign of weakness, is a sign of not being fully aware of the event before it takes place. Regret is when you realize that you did something wrong. So, but when Allah the Almighty punishes, He punishes with justice. When Allah the Almighty have mercy, because mercy is His trait. He is the most merciful, He is the most beneficent. Yes, that is true that He is more merciful to His servant than a mother to her child. And there is no better indication to that than the hadith, لَاللَّهُ أَشَدُّ فَرَحًا بِتَوْبَةِ أَحَدِكُمْ. Indeed, Allah is more delighted and happy whenever any of you repent than a person who lost his camel in the middle of the desert. And the camel has his food and his provision. So he was certain that that's it, he's gonna die here. So he sat there waiting for his turn to come. And while he was lying down, he saw the rope of his camel hanging from her neck, Then the camel came back to him. So he got up, he got hold of the camel, and out of joy and delight, he thanked Allah the Almighty by saying, "Oh Allah, thank you. You are indeed my servant and I'm your God." He erred. He made a mistake out of extreme joy and delight. So if you think this case that the person was the most happy because now he's back to life. He was certain that he's going to die out of hunger, and now he's back to life. So he must be happy. Allah is happier than him whenever a sinner repents, whenever a sinner seeks forgiveness. And that's why in Surah Al-Baqarah there is a beautiful ayah in which Allah the Almighty ended the ayah with, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ التَّوَّابِينَ وَيُحِبُّ الْمُتَطَهِّرِينَ. Indeed, Allah loves at-tawabin is an extensive form of those who frequently repent. And why do they frequently repent? Because you commit a lot of sins. You commit sins and you ask for forgiveness and you repent, and Allah loves you not for committing the sin, for repenting, and have mercy on you because you do not associate with Him any in worship.